Assistant Secretary General, Human and Social Development of the Caribbean Community, CARICOM, Ms. Alison Drayton, the Honorable Speaker of the House of Representatives, Honorable Ministers and Members of Cabinet, members of the Diplomatic Corps, other distinguished guests, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. After Amory is finished, I don't know what else I have to say. The lyrics man has no lyrics. At the age of 9, I stepped on the stage at Belmont Boys RC School to sing a song. And I realized at that moment, this was my calling. This is what I was put here to do. The journey was rough, but at the end of the day, as I always tell the young people, it's how you finish the journey. From that early age, I went through the grinder, through the fire, toured the Caribbean, listened to the people of the Caribbean, and 21 years later, I became an overnight success. And I always say that because in this day of the instant gratification, you have to know why your journey is like that. The journey is about learning, nurturing, listening to the people, especially the people on the ground. Listen to their language, listen to the poetry. When people say, you write great poetry, because I listen to the people. The nuts lady has something to say, you know? And I have to pay respects to my first university, better known as Freetown, Belmont. I was in the midst of not just Ken Morris and Jason Griffith, but 7 steel bands, a Rudder yard up the street, Shango yard above me, Calypsonians, intellectuals. There's a whole portion of Belmont that filled with intellectuals. George Lamming, Derek Walcott, they can tell you. They cut their teeth there in this place we call Belmont today. But this has shaped me in such profound ways. And I always tell young people, listen to the environment, listen to everything around you. Don't have a partition. When I was a great advantage that I had was that when we were growing up, we had 2 radio stations. And all we had to listen to was 610 and Radio Trinidad, whatever they say, whether it's Lata Mangeshkar or El Mundo Ross, or whoever, but it gave me the advantage of listening to the world through that little box in everyone's house. Today you can tune into one station and know nothing else but anything else but that. And that is a problem we're having right now. I always tell young people, listen. Pay attention. Every word, every magical moment is a poem. It's a lyric. The way she walks is a lyric. The way he talks is a lyric. And if you falter along the way, always be ready to dust yourself off because you're young. You can dust yourself off and move on. When you reach to my age, not so sure again. You know? And don't let anything stand in your way. 1 year after I was born, I was afflicted with what they call the disease, polio, which would make a lot of people pull into their shell and never emerge. To me, that was something that inspired me to win, to even be better. And here I am today, after almost 60 years in the business. Still people, when I leave here, I go to London, I come back to Trinidad, I go to the United States, and I'm still busy working because I've planted the seed deeply. So my advice to young people especially, I take this honor on behalf of all the young people. I'll say to them, believe in yourself, and the chant is going to make sense. And then we really have another day, truly another day in paradise. Thank you very much.